Hey there, I'm Sarah. This is my husband Dan, and we recently took our kids on a 9-day adventurous trip to Hawaii. We went to the island of Kauai. In today's video, I'm going to take you along with us on days 1 and 2. Subscribe and follow us for the entire adventure. Our adventure began with a delayed flight and then a gate change, so we had to walk about 10 minutes across the entire airport to a new gate. Just about when we got there, the gate changed again. We hung out a little bit longer just to make sure it wouldn't change again, and then we enjoyed the excuse for extra steps on our way back to the right gate. And just before we started boarding, we got out our gift that we give to the flight attendants every time we fly. There's a link to a video above with more about that. After a pretty smooth 6-hour flight to Hawaii, we landed at about 9:30 p.m. Hawaii time, 12:30 in the morning where we're from. The kids were giddy with excitement, even though it wasn't until about midnight Hawaii time, 3 a.m. our time, that we made it to our hotel room. We had booked a garden view room because that's all that was available, and we were hoping for an upgrade during check-in, but they didn't have any available. We were ever so grateful to be in Hawaii, and also looking at our hotel with 1 bathroom, and one of our kids is a teenage girl, 2 small beds, they're both doubles, and a balcony that was booked as a garden view, but really it was a view of the valet parking area with some beautiful landscape behind it. We were hoping to eat at least some of our meals in the hotel room, and the only sink in the hotel room was in the bathroom. So first thing the next morning, which was the beginning of day 2, we made coffee and went down into the beautiful lobby where a very kind lady named Chastity helped us. Because our trip was 9 days long, it wasn't easy to find one room with a great view that was available for the entire trip. But Chastity made some magic happen, and she gave us a key to check out a suite before we committed to paying for an upgrade. We walked in and the room was huge, the view was breathtaking, and the balcony was enormous, especially compared to our first room. We fell in love. There were 2 bathrooms, and there was even a little kitchenette with a sink in the living area. We decided we had to have this room. We knew it was worth the cost of the upgrade because we would enjoy this room so much more. We knew we'd spend a ton of time on the balcony watching the sunrise every morning, which is absolutely what we did. We went back to our old room, woke up the kids, and told them to pack up their stuff. We told them that the hotel needed to move us to a different room. We didn't tell them what we were up to.
Why is this like so much bigger? Because it is bigger.
Look at the whole room. Like there's 2 bathrooms for free.
And look at the beach. You can watch the sunrise in the morning.
What's up, bitches?
We have a little bit more space now.
This bathroom's yours, the other bathroom's ours.
Which one's the master bathroom? This is my bathroom.
Nope, this is the master, that's ours. The kids were so giggly and excited about the new room, and I was personally really thankful that they were thankful for this upgrade. My husband and I also felt really good about the fact that we were able to make this happen. The trip overall and the upgrade too, which we were really hoping to get an upgrade to at least a pool view room, and it was beyond our expectations to get a beachfront view. A few minutes to just take it all in, to take some selfies, to listen to the ocean, to look at the view, and then shortly after we remembered that we were all hungry. Walked across the beautiful, breathtaking resort and headed to breakfast. We ate at the Kauai Beach Resort restaurant called Na'upaka. The breakfast menu was amazing. We had acai bowls, breakfast burritos, French toast, waffles. Next up was a quick trip to Costco. We wanted to make sure we had some healthy snacks, we were staying hydrated, and that we could eat some meals in the hotel room. We bought stuff to make meat and cheese sandwiches, we grabbed some yogurt, some fresh mangoes, some apples, and some chips and salsa too. They also sell men's Hawaiian shirts at Costco, so we bought a couple of those too. And it's finally time to play. We threw on some swimsuits and ventured out to check out the many pools at the Kauai Beach Resort. It was beautiful there. There were several waterfalls, 4 or 5 pools, a couple hot tubs, and it was really just breathtaking. It also wasn't very crowded at all. The kids started swimming and enjoying themselves in the pools and swimming under the waterfalls, and after about a minute, I gave my sun hat to my husband and jumped in with them. We played underneath the waterfall and had a great time. It was so refreshing after several months of cold, rainy weather at home in Washington State. My husband got in the pool too, and it felt like vacation mode had officially started.
Tell me when.
Go ahead.
We continued exploring the many pools and found the water slide. The kids had a blast flying down the water slide, and we had a blast too. I'm actually not sure who loved it more, us or them. We sat by the pool, we laid by the pool, we played in the pool, and then we made our way down to the beach. This particular beach isn't a great one for swimming, but it is great for putting your toes in the sand, for letting the waves wash over you, and for building sandcastles. After a healthy dose of sun, sand, and sea, we made our way back up to the resort area to get ready for dinner. There was a giant Connect 4 game right in the middle of the grass, so we stopped and played several games with each other. The kids got pretty competitive and made a bet that the winner had to buy the loser a special dessert in Hawaii. After a couple great games, we went back to our room, took in our view a few more times from the balcony, and got dressed for dinner. We walked over to the Shutters Lounge, another restaurant in the Kauai Beach Resort. On a side note, did you know there's chickens everywhere? Just wild chickens in Kauai? We loved seeing them. There's live music every night at the Shutters Lounge, so we enjoyed listening to music while ordering and eating dinner. We enjoyed dinner together, and William paid up on his debt. He purchased ice cream for himself and his sister for dessert. We walked back as the sun was setting, and everything was lit up and just looked so pretty at night. The pools were lit, torches were lit, there were lights hanging overhead. It all really just made a beautiful end to day 2. Come along with us for days 3 and 4. Up ahead, we have a major rainstorm with flash flood warnings. We're going to try and get into a luau that's been sold out for months. And we have a helicopter tour all around the island of Kauai.